Hello, loves. This is Claudia with Olivos Art Studio and the Sacred Mothers and Sacred Powers and Goddesses Oracle deck. And so here we are for the start of the week. How are you? Let me know how you're doing. I am so happy that my son is coming to visit from the US. He is planning also on moving to Chile with me, but he is still in the US and I haven't seen him in a couple of months. So I'm very excited. It's a good week. I'm sending blessings all around, and this is our sacred mother for the week, Butterfly Maiden. And her message is one of openness and renewal. She is from the Sacred Mothers and Goddesses Oracle deck. So the Bibliomancy for her lands us on this one paragraph. So it's a page long. Some of them are a little bit shorter here on the Sacred Mothers and Goddesses Oracle deck. By the way, reminder to those of you who have purchased this one, the Sacred Powers and Goddesses Oracle deck, I have created a more concise, more like in the Sacred Mothers and Goddesses Oracle deck, more concise reader's companion in both English and Spanish, and that's available as a gift. It's free for all of you who have purchased this deck. And I do want to do well, and I also have it from the Espíritus in English, and I want to do it in Spanish. Okay, moving on. So some situations cause us to withdraw. This is our message for the collective, by the way. This is our card for the collective. Reminder, we get 3 cards, each one of us. You get a card for the collective, a pick a card we'll do next, and then one for your astrology, okay? So take a pen or paper, and this is your first message. And the energy of this card for us for today with Butterfly Maiden says, some situations cause us to withdraw and close up to avoid pain and sorrow. This can be helpful or hurtful. Become very aware of your emotional health and needs. Do you need to cocoon for renewal? Or is cocooning stagnating your free flow of giving to and receiving from the universe? Are you blocking yourself from what you truly desire? Or is it time to open your wings to explore your life, your situation, yourself? You're here to bring beauty to the world. Do not repress the beautiful being you are. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Spirit. And so again, this one is for the collective for this week. Each one of us will get 3 different cards. So each one of us gets, we all get a personal meaning. You put it together, all the messages, just like you would a dream, right? A dream, the symbolism, even the symbolism of what you're going to choose right now for the pick a card where there's a alligator or crocodile. I don't know, I get those mixed up. But this one is Organite. And this one I created because these are all based on my original clay sculptures. So this one I created as Oshun's symbol for a messenger. So this one brings you messages, psychic, intuition type of messages. And then we have a dog, and this one also is Organite, and I created this one for Hecate. So, you might choose the dog because of Hecate, or you might choose the dog because of, one of your pets. Maybe a pet you had when you were a child. Everything has meaning. If you chose a pet from when you were a child, for example, that would mean that whatever message is coming through for you is going to have something to do with your childhood, right? And then we have a bird, a crow, or raven. I really created it to be a crow or a raven, and Sergio he loves to play with the resin pieces because he creates all these. I make them out of clay and he creates them out of resin. Look, this little crystal here. And there's like a joyful raven or a fiery raven, Bridget perhaps. So which one do you choose? Thank you, Spirit, for your messages for us today. And if you chose the crocodile for Oshun. Ooh, we just mentioned Itzpapalotl. Itzpapalotl. It's not easy to say. We just mentioned her with Butterfly Maiden, and she is from the Sacred Powers and Goddesses Oracle deck. And so let's go ahead and definitely we'll do some bibliomancy for her. You may find yourself in circumstances where others are clouding the waters. This may be at a workplace where communication is indirect, a relationship where someone isn't being forthright, a person putting you in a position where you're being gaslighted or gaslit into ignoring what your gut is telling you, or when you're in denial about something or someone that is working against your highest good. Itzpapalotl's energy supports your ability to cut through this fog and see the actual dynamics at play. Her presence is powerful when you're feeling pressured to accept someone else's version of reality over your own perceptions and intuition. There you go. Thank you, Spirit. Next, we have the dog. If you chose the dog, Kuyen. Kuyen is from the Sacred Mothers and Goddesses Oracle deck. And her message is pretty short here. Let's see. We're just going to go with one line, perhaps. Let's see. There are stories. Let me look at her while I read this. Where was I? There are stories and vibrations held in your cellular memory which can work for or against you in your current life. There are issues, habits, and thoughts hindering you on your life path. So some beliefs and systems passed down may no longer serve you or those who'll come after you. So it's time to break those ties, cut those etheric cords, look for answers from your ancestors. Remember that when you stop evolving, your ancestors stop too. When you take steps to further your spiritual growth, your cellular memory and your ancestors will also move forward into spiritual enlightenment and evolution. Isn't that beautiful? Thank you, Spirit. And last but not least, we have the crow or raven, and this is the priestess of healing waters. And when we get one of the priestesses, we also get an extra card. And this card, Priestesses of the Healing Waters, is about truth and healing for you and yours. It's especially for you who have experienced darkness. And this is reminding you that you have come through. And now it's time for you to help others by sharing, because together we heal. Thank you, Spirit. And let's go ahead and get another card. Also got another one from Sacred Mothers. And look, awakening and victory, and which has everything to do with what we just saw, right? There it is, victory and awakening. So you came through something that changed your perspective, woke you up into more of really who you are supposed to be, who, you know, your best self, really. And then this message for today is to stay on course, Stay on course and focus on your role in this life that you've chosen, in this time and space where you find yourself, and allow things to blossom in their season. And when you do fall back into an old habit or old way of thinking, just remind yourself that you are awakening. You are beginning to see things differently. Focus on that new vision that will help you expand. Thank you, Spirit. Okay, and so now we have our astrology. And let's see, we will begin. I'm looking at which card is overlapping which as they were set down, and that will be the first one. And so we will go with water first. So if you are a water sign, Oshun, bringer of joy. Bringer of joy, joy coming your way. I love that. And she is from the Sacred Powers and Goddesses Oracle deck. And let's see what her message is. All right, so her message for you today is basically a reminder that joy and abundance flows through celebrating life's sweetness. Celebrate your blessings. Celebrate life's sweetness. What does that mean to you? You're being led to do it. Thank you, Spirit. Next, we will go ahead and do Earth. There's my fire goddess. Earth is, another priestess. Priestess of the triple moon from the Sacred Mothers and Goddesses Oracle deck. So you get two also. And she reminds you that you are Mother, Maiden, Crone energy, whether you're female or male. Of course, we have within us all this sacred feminine as well as sacred masculine, right? And we have these aspects within ourselves. And this is reminding you that you are in perpetual motion and you are a constant force of divine energy. Be open to learn from all these aspects as you expand and evolve. And basically, it talks about all the seasons that we go through in our life, right? And we have so much to give others, and we are so connected to others through these experiences that we go through. And let's go ahead and see what else Spirit. Sedna, keeper of sacred depths, speaking about healing from, I forget which deck. Okay, Sacred Powers, healing especially from those that are supposed to love us and protect us the most, and also with that pain, becoming a creatrix and a creator, and therefore Sedna, in her pain from her hands that had been cut off, yet she birthed through her hands all the sea life. That's your message. I don't even need to look it up. Okay, next for fire. Thank you, Spirit. Medusa, protective boundaries for you. Protective boundaries. Let's do some bibliomancy for that and see exactly what her message is for you right now. This is a time to practice saying no without lengthy justification. Period. Air, thank you, Spirit, for such clear guidance to our fire. And then we did have another very clear guidance But that was just one line. Just one line was it. Extremely clear guidance. Okay, I need to stand this one. I think the bottom, I need to sand it a little bit so she doesn't fall over. Okay, here we go. Last but not least, air. Persephone, sovereign queen of sacred mysteries, from the Sacred Powers and Goddesses Oracle deck. Let's see what her message is for us for this week. And I remind you that we will be working with the workbook starting on the first Tuesday in September, which I don't know if it's next week. I don't know when that September is all about. It's like Christmas here in Chile. Okay, let's see. Persephone shows how these times are essential preparation for your next emergence. What may appear as a setback or regression is actually part of a larger cyclical forward cyclical movement. So means that you're moving forward, whatever it looks like. There might be something in your way or something that's taking longer, something that's a setback. It's actually part of this movement that is cyclical, seasonal, right? But it is going to continue to go where it is that you are wanting it to go. Whatever that is that you are germinating, whatever it is that you're dreaming up, you're manifesting, is coming to you. It is coming to you. So this is an essential time for you to prepare for that next emergence. Thank you, Spirit, for all these messages. Again, you put all these together, your 3 cards together, your charms too, and this is what my workbook is about, that you can get on olivosartstudio.com. I'll leave links in the description, and that way you can start doing it either on your own or you can do it with me on TikTok on Tuesdays. And this is a download that you can use forever and ever. And each download, if you do it every week, it's for 3 months, so it's like quarterly. But again, you can, download. I just ask that, of course, you not share it, and I have it very, very reasonable. I think I have it at $5. That's all. And of course, doing it together and everything is absolutely free. So I'm sending you all the love, besitos, blessings, and bendiciones. Remember, what is your message from Butterfly Maiden? Are you cocooning this week, or are you spreading your wings? Whatever it is, do it all the way. And I'll see you here next Monday. Love you. Or on TikTok maybe. Besitos. Bye.